Hello everybody, this is Eyesmasher here and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. We are starting on the desktop menu today because I found a couple of things out. First of all, you can change the wallpaper on the desktop. Gotta say, Natsuki and Sayori, you look very cute. Monika, oh my god, that outfit is so very gorgeous on you. And Yuri, I love that outfit as well. Also, the second thing that I was going to do is the files, because here we have two new files that were put here when Sayori died last episode. I know, rest in peace Sayori, you will live on forever in our hearts. These files were created last episode. I thought we were going to the DDLC Plus files in the actual folder, but no, it's actually you go into the game and it's here. First thing is an image and it's happy thoughts. Lovely. Wonderful, delightful even. And next one we have traceback. It's here, traceback.txt, command quantum server build 2.4 1065.44917 via runtime continue to title Doki Doki Club and exception. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's been making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Lovely. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always tell myself about it's time to meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just by getting on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'll be any girls there anyway. The school day is as ordinary as any other before I know it was over. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Eyesmasher? Ooh, I forgot about that. Hi, Monika. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Stop with that pose. Never even realised that, but you do have some decent sized breasts. Why did I say that? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well, but we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girls in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, deadly. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little weird. Creepy, in fact. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in a debate club, right? About that. Yeah, screw that club. I didn't want to deal with it anyway. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I need a drink. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I might rather take it something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Nope. I am not dealing with that. I'm starting a literature club. Do you want to join? Because I'll be glad if you joined. Please join the club. I'll wear a maid outfit for you. Oh my gosh. Really? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. And boring and stupid. Why would I even want to join? Go away, Monika. How many members do you have so far? You're doing that pose again. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. I know, right? It's so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, death, and smexy time. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika just say she? Hey, Eyesmasher. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? No, I've actually joined a club and it's called the Going Home Club. Yeah, so I'll see you later. I'm just gonna go home now. I just quickly leave the room and go back home as fast as possible just to go and watch my anime before Monika insists that I join the club. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do a big favour for me? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please? Nah, I'm good. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? You have a good point. I mean, look at her. How could you refuse such a person like her? Especially with that pose. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome! You're really sweet, Eyesmasher, you know that. Nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. Okay, I know. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. And pose. And outfit. And figure. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the door to the classroom. Hello, babies! We have a new member! Whoa! Monika? I'm gonna be right back. I just need to pop into the bathroom. Nope. I'm sorry, nope. Not happening. Not having her. No, that's it, no. After what just happened, nope. I'm gonna quit the literature club right now, even though I haven't even joined. Oh, I see in the background. Oh. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? How dare you? Way to call the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the Literature Club, Eyesmasher. Huh? All words escape me in this situation. Oh my god, Yuri, you look so hot. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? No, guess again. I'm Yuri's boyfriend, baby. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes her look like she's a first-year student. And those small badonkas make her look like a first-year student. You meanie! Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the Vice President. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Eyesmasher in a classroom and he decided to come and check out the club. Isn't that great? Oh, it's wonderful. I actually want to go now. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful, Monika. Yeah. Awesome. Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, bake some cupcakes. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Eyesmasher? Yuri, just to let you know, I'm more of a coffee person. Just saying. The girls have a few desks arranged to the former table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. I hear strange noises coming from the closet. It sounds like Yuri's doing something. I walk closer. I open the door. She screams aloud. Ah! Yuri, what are you doing? I realised that she was on the floor. Alright, I'm going to stop doing this now. Let's just read the damn story, please. Meanwhile, Monika and Izuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. And full of death and destruction. Man, I really didn't know your breasts were that big. Jeez. I promised I wouldn't go into this. Why am I doing this? I'm surprised that there ain't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and... Bloody hell. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And that sometimes has to involve death and killing and destruction. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well... maybe? I guess? Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all... burp. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. With those big badankas. Why do I say this to myself? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Eyesmasher, what kind of things do you like to read? Sci-fi. With a bit of horror on the side. Well, I'm not sure. By the way, have you noticed that picture in the back of the classroom? It's very unsettling. Could you maybe change that, please? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I guess? I muttered quietly to myself, half-jokingly. You know, manga, right? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I don't want to read at all. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in a loop? I guess. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Great, because I've been playing a lot of horror lately as well. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to in a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Yuri looks at Natsuki with a menacing look. Huh? Go on, tell me, why do you hate horror? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! I give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive! Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to your own self. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just had an idea. Let's get rid of this paper on the back wall here. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Eyesmasher? Hold on, there's still one problem. I didn't want to join this club in the first place. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All these girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... These girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Eyesmasher. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Wait until it gets later on, I tell ya. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've made my decision. I'll join the anime club. Nah, I'm just joking. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up their eyes. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Eyesmasher? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Eyesmasher, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Why has the music gotten quieter? Is that just me or has the music gotten quieter? Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to get you great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Eyesmasher, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What was that, Bop? And you're doing that pose again? Stop with that pose. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way now then. Bye! Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait! With that, I depart the club room and teleport to my house. The whole way, my mind was wandering back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, the devil, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yep, I'm looking at you, Yuri. Maybe we can intertwine our bodies with each other. Whoa. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay, sure. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Oh, I'm staring at the dot. I'm staring at the dot. Don't you dare do anything to me. I'm staring at the dot. Oh. I love you. Right. Right, poem time with just Natsuki and Yuri. Again, rest in peace, Sayori. Destiny. Entropy. Incongruent. Unrestrained. Alone. Kitty. For Natsuki. Explode. Anger. Oh, okay. Despise. Oh! Well, I see you got rid of the poster at the back now. That's nice. Okay, hi Monika. Hi again, Eyesmasher. Glad to see you didn't run away from us this time. Yeah, I have a feeling I should have run away. I should have moved country, in fact. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh boy, what the frick happened to your face, Yuri? Thanks for keeping your promise, Eyesmasher. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're... No, the music just then. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh! Oh, come on, like he deserved any slack. You already had it to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What is the room doing? Monika, what are you doing? You're in front of the screen. Oh, no. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. What is the room doing? Why was Monika in front of my text? What is going on? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga and literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Eyesmasher. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Why does the music sound like it's getting faster? Yuri Oh! I heard it again! Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club room and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, and I'll be here forever and ever apparently. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, what is the room doing? I didn't mean it like that. Ugh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like it. Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might thought you enjoy. Stop! I feel like that music's getting creepier and creepier. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. In the closet over there, shut the doors, and we can cuddle up together, topless. What? Okay, stop. I'm losing my sanity here of what's going on. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And the room is back to normal. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Well, I am going to save right here. And with that, I shall call it the end of the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It has been a blast, I guess. We've had some creepy glitches, which could happen at any moment. Gosh freaking damn it. But yeah, well, we written a poem for Yuri yet again, and let's see where everything else picks up from here. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. If you have enjoyed, you know what to do. And without further ado, I shall see you guys all next time. Peace!